What's up, guys? Sean Moore here with Vodacy, and we are going to look at some bad actors and hosts in the Airbnb space.
I suspect foul play.
I've got three different stories and things that we're going to look at and give you my reaction to some of the craziness on what hosts think is acceptable when putting short-term rentals out there.
Resting him a little bit.
So let's play the first one. This one is titled Hosts Have Dirty Mattresses. So let's check this one out.
Renting an Airbnb for the weekend, and look at the bed. This one looks like it's got urine.
Oh my God, come on.
I missed.
What does that mean?
I missed.
It's every bedroom. And when I contacted the owner of the home, she said, well, that's why we use mattress covers.
Come on, that is disgusting. You guys, we know that mattresses are a huge part of the guest experience and a good night's sleep, but cleanliness, really? We have stains on our mattresses? Come on, it's time to raise the bar. There is one thing that can make or break your success with short-term rentals, and that's your ability to provide your guests with an amazing night's rest. We're taking all of the guesswork out of selecting the perfect mattress system. Personally, I have these custom mattresses in every one of my short-term rentals. We love them so much that we even got them in our own personal homes here in Utah. So visit VodacySleepSystem.com and use the promo code podcast. It's all caps at checkout to get 55% off. This one could be one of my all-time craziest ones I've ever watched. So excited to watch this one with you guys.
Come in, I'll stand out here, I'll respect your privacy.
Yeah, that's fine.
I had a question, and it's probably my own. I do have some...
This is the host, by the way.
I like things orderly, so this is really out of line to ask you, but it'll help me sleep better. I like to imagine this place. Do you make your bed? Like when you get up in the morning, do you make your bed?
Let someone else make your bed.
Not really.
No, not every morning.
But I mean, we can make the
before we
bed.
go.
Yeah, before we leave, before we check out.
You make, do me, oh, never mind. Well, make it as soon as you get up.
Lazy, Anne. Lazy. She's so lazy, I don't get it.
If you don't want to make it, the only thing I would ask you to do is can you just sleep on it made with a separate...
Oh, come on.
Like
Really?
Is someone coming by during the day or something? Or?
No, it's just the way I picture it. I know.
I'm eccentric.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sick in my head.
Yeah, we'll make it. All right.
Yeah, we'll just
Have a
make
good
the
night.
bed. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Dry the sink out before you go to bed.
Hold on, these guys are just like, okay, I'm gonna agree to anything to get this crazy guy out of here. This is nuts. The host shows up and talks like this.
And just say, hey, drying the sink out before I go to bed.
But how do you dry the sink
Dry
out?
the sink out with a rag.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, guys, be cool. I'll take $20 off your,
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know, oh, never mind. You seem too eager.
Come on, be cool, guys, come on.
Everybody be cool. You be cool.
What are you talking about? I have no words for this one. That was crazy. Shows up, hey, make the beds. If you don't want to make them, sleep on top of them, please. And then, by the way, dry the sink out and just be cool about it, right? Come on, get out of the Airbnb game if you are a host that you're worried about this stuff. This is crazy that you would show up and do this thing. This guy claims this is the worst Airbnb ever. Let's see if it's the worst one.
This is how to be a shitty Airbnb host. Let's go. We booked this place for $3,000 for a week. The pictures looked really good, but let's see what we actually got.
It's not about the destination. Yada yada.
As you can see, we have a great pool right here, but we had to pay the guy $50 extra for him to come over here and turn the heat on. Not to mention this shit right here. Now, mind you, we're paying $3,000 for the week, so I would prefer sheets that aren't for a 2-year-old and skunk marks not all over the wall. I would prefer towels that are not just rags. The shower's being held together by a Vaseline cap and a rusty screw. And then if we go up here, you can see they're trying to get the facade that there's a hole in the ceiling, but what you may not see is that there's an actual hole in the ceiling.
There's a hole in the side of your house.
Our niece is sleeping in the laundry room. This is my sister and brother-in-law's room. They each only got one pillow. Not to mention, there's literally no TVs in any of the bedrooms. No! Shoes are not allowed in this house, so they provide community flip-flops. All in all, place is awful, so we're getting a new one. Stay tuned to see how that one is.
I don't know if that's the worst one ever, but I definitely agree with you. This host should not be renting a property on Airbnb. I mean, guys, come on, really?
Get out of here!
The house has to be clean. It's got to be put together. We can't just throw anything out there. And so I have seen worse, and I do think that it was not probably the worst Airbnb I've ever seen, but definitely should not be an Airbnb. Guys, as hosts, we need to raise the level of professionalism out there, providing your guests with a great experience, but at the very, very, very minimum, what is absolutely expected is cleanliness and things that are put together and working properly if you're going to host on Airbnb. So raise the bar or get out of the game. So finally, let's go to one. I'm going to read this one. This is a Reddit post, and here's some house rules. All right, rule number 1, 1 dish and 1 glass per meal. We keep it clean and expect you to as well. Rule number 2, all dishes and glasses must be cleaned by hand.
Why should I even make the bed or wash the dishes? I do them. But why should I?
And we've had issues with this in the past, and we know the difference. Now, rule number 3, no dishwasher use during your neighborhood quiet hours. The neighborhood quiet hours are 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. and then again at 10 p.m. to 9:30 a.m.
I'll be in my bedroom, making no noise and pretending that I don't exist.
Rule number 4, do not bend our spoons. They are to be used as utensils only. Rule number 5, for any advanced cutlery serving tray needs or for any minor appliance fixes or instructions, please contact this number.
Sir, the attitude is not going to speed things up any bit at all.
Rule number 6, tap water is okay, but drink it at your own risk. And rule number 7, do not keep any food in the refrigerator for more than 16 hours. I get, as a host, we have to have house rules. But really, this is what we're talking about. Are you kidding me right now that we're gonna tell people 1 dish and 1 glass per meal? If you're worried about this, you're in the wrong game. Get the hell out of the game.
I want you to get your ass out of my face.
Don't be a host on Airbnb or short-term rentals if this is the type of rules that you're putting out there in your property. We're gonna do this every week. It's fun to look at some of the bad actors, some of the crazy stories out there that hosts are doing. Our goal is to help everybody raise the bar and look in the mirror and say, should we or shouldn't we really be in this game?
Anyway, one day I wake up and I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see.
So if you're a host and you end up on one of these episodes, you maybe shouldn't be in the game. So guys, we're gonna wrap it up. We'll come back next week with some other crazy stories and helping hosts to recognize what's acceptable, what's not acceptable in the short-term rental game. So we'll talk to you soon. Cheers, my friends.